Mm. Hmm. Hmm? Oh, it's just you. What are you doing here? This isn't a place for guests. Go back to your room. What? Oh, that thing? Just a little rat that thought that they could sneak into my house. My house. Did they truly think that I would fall under assassination from such a measly creature? Huh. It's nothing serious. Hardly even a scratch. Such things come with the territory of my position, but don't worry. I've certainly dealt with worse. You're quite a persistent little thing, aren't you? Do you really need to see the injury for yourself to make an assessment? What are you? A healer? You've never mentioned this before. Really? You have a passive skill that offers minor healing properties, and even training under a skilled healer. Well, aren't you just a useful little creature? First, I learned that you have a knack for fights, and now it turns out that you even have the skills of a healer. Fine, a minor healer, my mistake. Though I have a feeling that you are far more useful and skillful as a healer than you let on. You also said that you weren't good at fighting, but we both know that that was a lie. Still, you're full of surprises. Perhaps I will have to see about recruiting you as more than just a partner of my house. You're not by any chance interested in a long-term position, are you? Well, just consider it. All right. You may take a look at my injuries, but I'm informing you now that they truly aren't worth the time. They will heal on their own. All the others have. You're asking if I have ever sought a healer for my wounds. Of course I have, just not for a long time. You saw who came for me. They were not the first. Far from it. My position affords me the luxury of many assassins coming after my head. Who knows when the next one may come? It is not unheard of for the healers to be undercover spies in my line of work. After all, who else can come so close to the body of a Fatui harbinger? Who else may touch us? So, no, I always look after my own injuries. If there comes a time that I sustain an injury that cannot be reached, say like in the middle of my back, then I will simply ask one of my favorite children to stitch and bandage it for me. But that has not yet happened. If it does, then I will deal with it then. No need to worry before the event has occurred. You wish to look after my injuries from now on? And why should I allow you to do that? Well, you're right about that at least. You're not just anyone. You have come to the aid of my beloved children many times. It is why I invited you to my home. And there are very few who have been given this privilege. Do I trust you? I do. Yes, I suppose I do. You're right. I suppose I have no real reason to decline your offer then. All right. I will allow you to treat these injuries as minor as they are. I suppose that it would be convenient to have the hands of a trained healer rather than my own so that these scratches heal faster. Well then. Is that so? So you have the necessary supplies in your room. Very well then, we shall go there instead. One of my subordinates will clean up this mess. So there is no need to worry. This place shall be spotless within a few hours. Lead the way. I must admit I didn't expect to find myself in your room tonight. Are you sure you don't mind? Truly, it is already very late. Or perhaps early. Either way, it is too minor an injury to trouble you with. Very well, then. I suppose I will sit down on the bed, since you are insisting. And tomorrow I will inform my staff that you really need to be given your own desk and chair. Truly, I can't believe they forgot such a necessity. I will have to reprimand them at a later point. You want me to take this off? Are you sure that's really necessary? You can simply reach under my jacket and... No, I'm sure you're right. It's much more effective to treat an injury when you can properly see it. All right then. Hold on a moment. There. Are you satisfied now? You are being much too serious about such a tiny scratch. Fine, fine. I will hold still for your little ministrations. That does sting a little bit. But your hands are very gentle, very focused and skilled. Skilled at the blade and now skilled at healing. I wonder, what else are they skilled at? You can't blame me for being curious, can you? I mean, really. to expect. You come running to my aid when you think that I need help. You insist on treating my very minor wounds, and then you invite me to your private quarters. Are you sure that you didn't have ulterior motives? Is that right? So you truly just wanted to treat my wounds? Are your intentions really that pure? It was merely concern for my well-being. I wouldn't mind, if you did have ulterior motives. In fact, I think I would rather enjoy it if you did. You see, I've been keeping my eye on you, after all, and not just for, safety purposes. Your skill with the blade, your genuine concern for my family's well-being, the fact that you keep surprising me in such pleasant ways. Yes, it is all rather charming. And now you've had your hands on me for a while, and your hands are so soft, so gentle and lovely, despite the strength that I know lies underneath. Maybe I wanted your hands on me. Your reaction just makes me want to tease you even more. Oh, I knew you would be fun. You are such a sweetie. Tell me, do you taste as good as you look? I think it's about time that I see for myself. Even sweeter than I expected. Oh, and that blush. How adorable. I didn't expect you to be so innocent. I suppose I don't mind showing you the ropes. Come here. That feels good, doesn't it? Oh, darling, if you'll allow me, I'll make you feel far, far better than that. Would you like that? Oh, what a lovely answer. So sweet. Then let me just kiss you here. sensitive. Where else are you sensitive, my dear? Hmm. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. And now, let's just go on over to my Patreon, where you will find the rest of this spicy audio. And if you liked this audio, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that I can know if I should make more audios like this. They are fun, but most importantly, thank you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and for supporting my little hobby. Have a beautiful, wonderful day.